Oh, we also don't put a marker in phase 2 and just use this as a side note. Check your food, everybody. Wait, Jog goes with you into instances?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't realize I still had it. I mean, technically we're not in combat. You could sprint right now and have it up. It's only like the mummy enter combat because you lose like the ability to have Jog.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Discard.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Towards.
Speed, it is if there's a pack of him.
Towards. Do backflip or?
I think I caught my shit.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Yeah, alright.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm.
Minus the reverse picto slide.
Finally, it wasn't me.
Listen, I'm just glad I don't have to worry about gap flows for damage anymore.
Don't say that around saying I'm warrior.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it is if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
The challenger's down. Is this the end? They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
I could have taken that one. I didn't realize that was coming.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
You were actually right next to the free tower, but
Yeah, I was.
it wasn't you. I think it was because TL got your tether.
Hold on, wait, can I get 1 second? I'll make sure it's
I was gonna cancel that.
okay, that's good.
Alright.
in, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Good.
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Nice heal.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth!
3.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Heal them.
Careful on wind hit. Stop.
Bear my fighting wings! So you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command.
Let him.
Pack of wolves!
That one. Behind the head. be going out or?
No, I will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, we've been holding for saving.
Egads! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
Is it usually a cut target?
You can get 2 LB3s in the phase.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved a floating death trap! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Congo.
There's no escape.
Everybody but Tank Sam.
Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rend all asunder.
In. Couple groups. Platoons. Five parties and twos. Also.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Close to ice. Wait, oh.
No, I think it's the other way.
like
It's the other way.
Close to Sang, close to me, close to me.
Okay, I was about to say, I need the ice with
Alright.
I saw one of the DPS ones with it and thought it was him.
Dodge this if you can.
cross or tether.
The power of wind.
Tether is southwest.
Me and Tia.
Burn and Gale.
What I speak?
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I forgot.
Yeah, after the
Yeah, that-
first tether hit,
TPS passes the next day.
The- yeah, the only, like, once the first tether pass happens, if you need to pass it, the only person crossing is the person with the tether,
Yeah.
essentially. All good.
Luckily, that hit is so late. The frame marker that I got.
Tank inside go break that tether.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out. Hard into.
There! Our one wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true!
2 or 4. 4.
Oh, wait.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
First banana. Even there.
Watch for
Heal and gap.
Careful on stone. That's 23. 2%. Stop.
Don't even go ahead and take back. It's still winnable, but you actually
No,
have to.
stone has to still be alive when the wind explosion goes off.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Bear my fighting wings!
Yeah, we died. We killed them early in the suits today.
Oh, we were fine.
No, it explodes the... It explodes the other orb, I believe. That's what happens.
Rank one, so
How delightful!
I can put on it like yesterday. It was like 3 seconds.
The earth is mine to command!
Line up with 2.
Pack of wolves!
Ready? Behind the head.
Oh, mine snapshot on you all?
Yes.
You smudge.
No, I didn't.
No, he was just ranked in one spot.
Yeah. I was moving to mine. I died like where my body died was behind my clone, but where my AoE dropped was on everybody's face.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Not really.
Rotation.
There's like a vertical part of my screen that does not fix it.
Oh, that's it.
There!
So kind of thing here.
Yeah, some.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Works.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Oh, I got clipped.
The challenger's down!
I'll see if.
The vertical line like that.
Show you what I'm currently seeing right now.
Second set should be same as the first. Just swap.
Do I try to figure out what fucking setting to this? Oh. What?
You check that your cables aren't loose or anything.
I mean, I think
you-
this is only in game. Yep, this is only in game, so I have no idea what the fuck I've done.
You need to
Like-
close out the.
Guys,
Wait,
think
what
I
is
might
it?
see it. Here, actually, I'll just post you a screenshot in the raid chat real quick.
Just like a line straight down.
Imagine like if your whole entire screen was just
Wait,
copied and
what?
pasted.
What the fuck?
Fuck?
I have no idea what in the world is causing this.
Uh,
Yeah, you should definitely close the game and reopen it. What the fuck?
Like, just this happened mid. I've never pressed any keybind in conversation,
It like
And, like,
tried to
it's supposed to do
change
that.
the orientation of your screen in the middle of
and
the
it's literally it's directly in the center of my screen too, which is even more wild. I'm just like,
what would even prompt that?
I don't know. That's why I'm confused.
Well then, that's something new.
So I was like having to like kind of tilt my head and like still there. Oh, that's really annoying.
Did you try restarting the game or?
Oh, it's just okay. I found it.
What was it?
Why is
What
it was a
plugin?
No, it was Reshade. There was
what?
there's apparently a keybind to a specific shader called vertical preview and composition. And just like, why is this key bound?
Interesting. If it's counterclockwise, you would take the second spread at 4. Yeah. And if it's clockwise, you would take the second spread at 2.
Wait, is that how it's been? Because Steffi's always gone north with the saying.
What?
Yeah, that's
Steffi's
right.
always gone north
Yeah.
with the saying.
Yeah, what he said is correct. If your second counterclockwise, you're at 4. If your second clockwise, you're at 2. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot it turns into. Oh, that's on me.
Yeah. It's because the second one is clockwise 1 intercard away.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're good. Sorry about
Or
that.
counterclockwise 1 intercard away.
I don't see the problem. Just turn your monitor and play.
It's an ultra wide. I don't think I can turn this on my desk very easily.
Then turn the desk, man. Check food if you need.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
The challenger rises again! Coming turns around. The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Counter?
to hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My troop!
4.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Banana.
That is a little tight.
Better than me. Heal them down.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
One. Find the head. Dodge.
Try this!
Three. Going to 2.
Pizza.
Yeah, it is.
So pots,
Will
right
not
when
lose.
we become,
I need more power!
right when we get control of our character.
Fenrir's unbound!
Right away? Okay.
Yeah, that's what Bear's suggesting, because if you hold your last 2s, you lose a set of 1s. So just pot on the first ones. No, same timing for Arcadion. It's just, if you pot on that set of 2s, you have to hold the last 2s, and you lose the last ones. So we pot here, then we can just keep ripping 2s on cooldown after that, and then still have Auto in the final set.
Comes of my body. Defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape.
Third parties.
No, back to south.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Think about it.
I will rent all asunder.
And back to Congas after.
Also.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Wait. No, we're fucked because it's
Yeah.
Oh, it does, yeah.
God damn it. I was there for a GC long
That was going
Yeah.
off, yeah.
Alright, catch up.
There's no way you can like drop your circle early on the south and then just like
No.
go back for light parties and back right. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I'll just. The only reason is that we killed P1 so fast that my circle is up like 2 GCDs later than usual.
It's a clean run, you only just call hold twos.
That's fine.
Let's begin, shall we?
I'll just. I don't need my rainbow drip, so. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I popped them the second they were up. They were just up late because we killed in the middle of them.
Alright, you can't be.
I wonder if you can keep
Now the painting doesn't matter, it just hadn't been 2 minutes yet. Because we killed so early.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that come from?
Climb through!
CL than Yak. Power there. Break from me.
Hold, hold, hold.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna walk into it.
Bear my fighting wings!
Range north.
Still you stand. How's the light? The earth is mine to command.
Line up with 2.
Pack of wolves!
Is that it? Find the hut. Onwards. Check head. Dodge. That's good.
Try this!
Starting at 4. We're going to 3. Oh, sorry, 2.
Karma.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Out. Insert.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
I'll be feeling close.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think Bear got
No.
for a second and went to the
Will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Yeah, I was as far back into the wall as I could be, so.
I mean, Bear was on the right side. He got
It ends. The rings be destroyed and they fallen below.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death trap. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape.
Everyone but tanks up.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Also.
I will rent all asunder.
Conga.
Nowhere to stand.
Towards the market tank. Go towards ice. Spreading. No response next.
Dodge this if you can. The power of Wit unleashed.
It's southwest to start. F.
Oh my.
The challenger's down!
All south?
Yeah,
Is this the end?
No.
Feels stuck.
You cannot escape from the wolf.
Sides to the donut. Donut left. In. Out. Right. In. Right. In right. What's that?
Such potent magic! But will they be enough to turn the tide?
We're dead regardless. Ah.
That was so awkward doing dodge on a different platform. Why do No, you're fine.
Yeah, I was having to like reverse do your calls because I was like in the back. So I was like trying to read it while listening to you call the opposite.
My bad on the tether.
You started going to the other side.
I didn't move. I like brain farted. I didn't move really. I was like trying to not pass it to TL and not even thinking about what was next.
Yeah, I've never done that before.
I think that was the first time it actually made it to like me taking the tether the right way because it's never started on my side.
What killed us on that one? Was it just like bad ball?
Yeah, the tether blew up like the second I passed it. It's like the middle of the platform.
Let's begin, shall we?
I was just sitting in front of the teleport like,
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that crimson thing come from?
One and three. One.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Healed and get. Need them both. Better than others.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command!
Line up with two.
Pack of wolves!
Got one. A. Behind the head. Away. Check heads. Dodge. Master. Beckon.
Try this!
Starting at one. Going to two.
Got two. Cardinal. So on the out, enter.
No! Will not lose! I need more power!
I
Yeah.
didn't even get any of my line art. It
Fenrir's
just went in.
unbound might!
Yeah.
That just hurts.
We should probably be holding two.
I got like half of it.
Eagles! The rings be destroyed and they fall into...
No matter what becomes
I mean,
of my body,
We had
Defeat
kills this
is not
round
an
last
option.
week before we even had our extra gear.
Shield go.
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape.
Hold that thing south.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Also.
I will rend all asunder. You'll have nowhere to stand.
Towards the mark tank.
Dodge this if you can.
Moving for heals and mitts.
The power of wind
It's going to
unleashed.
start southwest. Southwest. Yeah, can you grab up there?
I think he does it differently than we do. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
The challenge is down! Is this the end? Is that how it's usually done? Is that how it's supposed to do it?
That's the slide out.
Yeah, that's.
So,
So if it goes there, we'll just have.
But if
We
I pass
haven't
over,
been-
I'll just...
Babs will just pass it to you, and then you'll do resolve the first the same way as if it had targeted you first, and then you just bring it back to him, and he'll take the teleporter back. So you don't. If that happens, then you just don't need a port at all, basically. Good with that? Okay. Food.
Is the way you've been doing it toxic or another way there?
No. It's still an iPhone. It's just flexing. But you don't need to flex it.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Weird. Yeah,
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
could take it from Leon, but can't stop him.
You would just stay. Stay.
You would just stay on the platform with Tank.
Okay.
And then Bear would be the one being. That's how the flex works.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm.
Call them slides for them.
No, that's not what we've been doing. So
The wind answers my call.
Or static platform is pretty much right.
yeah.
You take it to bear. Bear does it with you go back.
Sounds good.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that come from?
One or
My
three.
truth!
One.
Works.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
TL then Gav. Right then me. Howler than Bear.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command!
Line up with two.
Pack of wolves!
So one. Was it
I think Gath died, and this. No, I don't even know what happened there.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Wait, did you close the wall?
No.
Oh wait, no, first died from
I got this, boys. I think we were just unhealthy.
Do we just die to damage?
yeah.
Yeah, I was
I didn't realize we'd never been quite that low.
Okay.
Two people died to damage.
And then our stacks hit other people or something? The 4 people died there. It was Gath and
No,
4
no,
Mayor
it was
and
all
3 DPS. Okay.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Yeah.
My opposite base at like 25.
He else said he didn't deploy there.
Oh, sorry.
There!
Sorry, it's wall of things.
No, it's fine.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Swords?
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Like
One or
true.
three. One.
Away.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Taller than Bert. Better than me. Yeah, MCO.
Bear my fighting wings. You stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command.
Out of a 2.
Pack of wolves.
On 1. Behind the head. Away.
here, yes.
Starting at 2. Dang.
2 to 3, 2 to 3.
Oh, let's stay.
Okay, swaps. Cardinal.
Oh no, that was too much for the
Swords.
challenger.
Card.
Dead.
Oh
Come
no.
back on our feet. Let's see if they can stay
Oh,
standing.
I used Addle early because I thought I was gonna die.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Yeah, I mean,
No, I will not lose. I need more
Yeah, it's fine.
power. Unbound might!
So we use twos. Anyone who saved twos, just use them. I guess their
Brains
GCD.
be destroyed and they've fallen below.
goodbye.
Their GCD. Their GCD.
I don't know.
That's fine. Yeah, just whoever
For the
has
people
it.
that help.
Defeat is not an option.
They used a floating death trap. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Also,
I will rend all asunder.
oh. Congo. Twos.
Yeah.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
That snapshot's so bullshit, man. No, I just didn't get there in time. I like it did the damage from the defamation spread, and then I took a damage down, and then the other damage hit me. Like,
I think they're both lost same time.
The
Yeah,
beam
just-
and the shot? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the animation there.
yeah, that was bullshit though. Let's take a 15-minute break here, or we'll call it a 13-minute. Come back at 45 after.
Sure.
you want of them.
Damn, I feel like I'm so washed up in this game.
14 or blueprint?
14. Alrighty, let's do it. Check your food.
You good, Ice?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm good now. Sending a bug report to somebody real quick.
It's about reshape.
No, it's not about reshape.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Boards.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways. Flying true!
2 and 4. 4.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Deal and go. Hurt them there. Leave an hour.
Yeah, stop on green.
Stop, kill it.
0.3%. Let's go.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves! Try this!
Hard.
No! Will not lose! I need more power!
Yeah.
Ejects! The rings be destroyed and they fallen below!
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape.
Clusters, everybody.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Also,
I will rend all asunder.
Holy.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
okay, towards ice. Go towards ice.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed.
The Challenger's down! Is this the end? The Challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Also,
Come! You cannot escape from the wolf.
sides, then in, right, out, right, in, left, donut, right.
Repeat of the first mechanics.
Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
Real quick, I just feel like the positions in for that.
Do a what?
Just like positioning real quick.
For
Like the platforms. Sounds like. So Tether started northeast, gets past here.
looking toward the outside. Okay, got it.
Yeah, let's like assume bosses see like we're not gonna be there. So like can I get platforms real quick? So Bert passes it down. Bert, you stay
I
with
grabbed it. No, I
Yeah,
grabbed it.
grab it.
I go down to
Ice
and
is-
take it with ice.
goes
I bring it
back.
back to Bert. Bert grabs it and then he goes back to
Bert takes with TL. Then I would have transferred over.
No,
prior.
you stand
no, you
in
stay,
front
you
of
stay.
your teleporter. You just chill here, like, you make sure you're not the closest because you're not baiting that one. But you wait in front of the teleporter, so the second I teleport, it insta transfers to you.
So
Okay.
like the teleport is right here. You would stand here.
So,
Bert
so
would-
like, if the
Bert would
teleporter
teleport
is,
behind.
say, this corner, you stand
Yeah.
just closer to the boss. So when I teleport, the tether it goes to you. It snaps to you, and I don't even move. I'm just on the teleporter, and you get it
Okay,
instantly.
so like I don't move immediately after my thing comes. So It's not like I go in and then I swap over to you to wait for it.
No,
not retrieve the tether.
You do
Okay,
not swap
so
until after.
The only time you swap to another platform is for it if it starts on your platform and you have to pass it to Bear, and that's the only time you do that.
same instance. Starts to northwest, swap over, pass to Bear. Bear takes. I grab,
You
And then you go back up.
reswap,
Yeah.
reswap, take here, and then pass over to Bert.
and then you swap and pass to me. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, might sound good.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to like confirm movement patterns.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Good.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
What?
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
2 or 4.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
From there. Healed again. Need an alley.
Stop on green.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command.
Line up with 2.
Pack of wolves!
One A. I just want
Try this!
Starting at 3. On 2.
Out insert. Mid.
No,
We saw that.
will not lose.
Yeah, we had
I
the,
need more power.
the cast bar.
Fenrir's unbound might!
Idiots! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
Box or
Yeah.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape.
South.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
South.
I will rent all asunder.
South. sank. It sank. Towers.
Dodge this if you can!
Wait for heals and mitts.
The power of wit unleashed!
Oh shit.
I just got.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I'm gonna go take this ETL and stack myself.
Make your way south as the platform shows up.
You cannot escape from the
In. Going left. Out next. Out left. In. Going right. Sides left. Next is donut. Right. Right. Conga. Let's do everybody but tank south. Everybody but tanks.
It'll be healers stay south.
Yes, flags. Tanks northwest.
back at you!
Then look at what's happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey. Conga, plus 10. Okay.
Such potent magic!
Ice
Will they
movement,
get
ice
on
movement.
to turn the tide?
Yeah,
That's fucking.
you have to adjust.
To
Sorry, they made it to enrage.
Yeah, move. Just let him impulse.
Five, six, seven.
It's a
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
And
the
then
eight.
move.
He's dead. He invulnerable too early.
It's invuln at the end of the cast bar.
Yeah.
God, that hero's blow at the end was ass.
I think Gav walked in for half a second to heal or something, and then you guys got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have the blue depending on healer, just stay out and have the other person do it. Because I think Gath walked in and both he and I ate the damage down immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's enrage.
But you were supposed to stay, right? And I was supposed to take it to you, and then I was.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was just double checking, just making sure. I was like,
Yes, I was. I'm just
and then
locked up, man.
and then there, for that specific ultraviolet, Bear are the teleporters fine? Like, is it like short cooldown teleporters?
They get turned back on after
Okay.
Yeah, right when ultraviolet starts.
Sorry, I didn't really have a good way to call that.
Yeah, that's
So-
why you need to wait for Hero's Blow before you teleport. Because if you move too soon, you won't be able to teleport before Hero's Blow goes off.
I see.
It's Hero's Blow shows up, then use teleport to dodge.
Yeah. Look for safe side.
Okay.
Is Hero's
Are you
Blow-
always only one platform away from the safe spot?
Yeah, pretty. I believe so, actually.
Yeah,
There's
only
two,
one.
then
All
yes.
platforms.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Cause
only creeping 2 platforms at a time, so one of
So-
the other 2 go to the lowest.
The best thing to
Yeah.
look at, I found out the hard way, is look at his hitbox and look for either the front or the back of his hitbox, because I feel like his body is just so awkward to look at. Just like really easy to think you're at the front or almost there, but not quite.
So I think that one, he was pointing at a B, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
right side of B, I don't think 3 isn't safe, right? Like all of 3 is bad.
It was not, because I got
No.
yeah, all
Yeah,
the
three is
all
not
the
safe.
bad.
So 3 transfers
But
over,
3,
then
you
A
just goes
transfers over to
B.
B and then goes cross.
Yeah,
and
and
then
A
Yeah.
goes to B and then goes to the other
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
far end, and then it'll be fine.
So there'll always be 2.5 platforms that are unsafe, basically.
It's always like, if you're on the front side of him, then you'll go take the front one. If you're on the back side, then you'll take the back one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost there.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
I think we just cleared. We just wiped.
Oh no, that was too much for the
I'll be honest, I kind of disagree with that, but I don't know what the
So
rest of the
if
group
we
thinks.
clear, we don't get a chest. We get the random one.
Right.
Just wanted to clarify.
I mean, if you guys think, then if you guys think we will, that's fine. It's only like 45 minutes left today. But the thing is, we have no guarantee that Sephi will have power tomorrow.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own
Yeah.
lair?
Are you able to come tomorrow if Sephi doesn't have power there? Same time?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Some speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
worried about is like walling, but then having him miss tomorrow and then not clearing this week for some reason.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
See if we can find someone to
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways. Blind true!
2-4, 2-4, 2.
I don't know if he wants to fuck around and see what Swords?
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Fair and then Burp. Need an hour. Heal them down.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Okay.
Try this!
Turning into going to 1.
In? Insert.
No, I will not lose.
No, that's valid.
What's up?
Didn't trust
He
like
didn't-
the
yeah, yeah.
Perceptor.
I was like debating whether to call it.
Yeah.
The rings be destroyed and they fall
I think
below.
it's just us wanting to hear this.
Yeah, just that.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Hunger.
There's no escape.
All south except for tanks.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
All south.
I will rent all asunder.
Hunger.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
For the mark stand. Going towards ice.
Dodge this if you can.
Heals and mitts.
The power of
Another
will
starting
unleashed.
southwest.
Needs to go in first.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Make your way south.
You cannot escape from
It's going to be in. Left. Donut. Left. Sides. Right. In. Right. Out. Left. Right parties. South.
Now south.
Other state, tanks go, northwest, southeast.
Back at you.
Other. Remember, blues don't walk in.
Take your axe.
Yep.
Here's blown, dodge.
Out, out.
Is that it?
Manga.
Oh
There
no,
was-
that was too much for the challenger.
I think we're too spread up. No,
I think.
I was wrong because that.
Well, you and I would have been fine, but it's just more of like I didn't know like how much.
Panic
Like-
instead.
Yeah.
I think
So-
trial list for this later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
right
now.
on.
Man,
I feel
our
like it's got,
twos
like-
are at such fucked up times when we twos right off the start.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That holding twos, it's so cringe, man. Especially as Dragoon, bro. Every time I
Yeah.
have to jump, I have to move.
I think,
Just rip it.
yeah, I think just rip twos no matter what. Just
Okay.
fuck it. It's
Like
for
if you were
consistency's
here,
sake.
absolutely, you probably just hold because it's just gonna be cooked anyway. But like, for now, I think it's still worth just sending.
Yeah,
just for
because
the
even if we
comfortability.
hold, I think we want our second twos to drift to where they would normally fall, right?
Yeah.
So if we hold, I think that our second twos we're doing like where would it
Light
fall?
party after
like
Heroes
the,
Pro.
yeah. Yeah.
The second, no, it's the second 2 minute ends up after.
After Champion Circuit,
starts
yeah.
again,
So we just do it like right when we get to the light parties, probably.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Right
hit them
after
as you do the last challenge. So that's when I know what comes up.
Let's begin, shall
Sorry,
we?
sorry.
Yeah.
Like I'm pulling, like completing my
Can the
keyboard and
challenger
the
defeat the
fucking
wolf
dash.
in his own lair?
And then it puts the second, or the last 2 minutes.
When you say South people stay,
Like the
You
healer
mean-
platform.
yeah, the healer platform, if it's safe, stays there. And then, like, once you get to your platforms to dodge, like there should be essentially there should be 4 people at one platform and 4 at the other because of where you had to dodge to.
Okay.
So like the only like we were just messed up because we were all over the place. So like when you do your dodge for Hero's Blow, you should already be on the platform you're gonna do UV from, I believe.
Okay.
So you don't move back to like whatever relative platform. You just stay on those 2 platforms and you do UV from there.
Give me 1 sec. Just wanna double check something.
That one was scuffed because I was just on the wrong side, so you were missing one. And I'm guessing it was like 2 flex or 2-1-1.
I see.
I want to look at one thing before we go again.
I made a mistake because I thought the healer platform wasn't safe, but it was. So I like.
Right. Is there arena and raid plan or no?
The one
Is
found
it the same as
Which
the
Rise of the
Google
Hunter
Slides?
Blade? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what the flex is talking about. The flex is talking about getting into your groups of 4, essentially. So, okay. Alright, we can keep going. Good pull. So, regardless of whether we decide to hold 2s or not, like in a pull, the second set of 2s we should not throw out until basically like after Champions Circuit. So we're holding it for a good while. And then if we do that, the last 2s will automatically line up with the pot anyway. So that'll fix that.
60 should find a pop still, right? Like,
Huh?
I'm looking at
60
timeline
should be
real quick.
fine to pop though, right? 60 seconds.
Once?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
once. Yeah.
Okay, so 737 pot. 937 we're holding for about a minute?
Roughly, yeah. Because
Okay.
we're not doing 2s until like the Quake 3 roughly, so we're holding for like 45 seconds. But yeah, it's fine. Just do it like right after Champion Circuit, like after we move.
Okay. Then the next one will be 1221. So Howling 8 with the pot.
Yes. Howling 8 is the pot no matter what you do, yeah. So the next one would be like the 2 window and the pot would be Howling 8 too, basically.
Oh.
Regardless of which strat we do, those last 2 2s are gonna fall exactly where in those spots, and the last pot's gonna fall in that same spot. So
Okay, so
yeah.
2's on opener. Sorry, I'm just adding to the list. 2's on opener, then you want after Champion Circuit, you want 2s. And then meet south, meet clockwise, pot 2s.
Are you just typing this down somewhere, or you?
Oh yeah, I've just been like reading off a list every time I get to phase 2. Just as like a reminder.
Yeah. I think for right now we'll just send 2s at the end of P1 and we'll just do it the normal way.
Okay.
But
and
yeah.
Phase 2 just rip, okay. Sure.
Phase 2 we pot on the opener, we send 2s at the second light party stack. And then you'll be ripping on cooldown essentially after that.
Okay.
We only have a couple more like 2 more pulls tonight probably, so.
If you wouldn't mind staying like 5 minutes after, just for
yeah, I can stay.
Checking like 2 spots, getting all that written down somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that kind of something come from?
Flying true!
4.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun.
Leave the first. There's an hour. Elf and Cat.
Bear my fighting wings! How delightful! The earth is mine to command!
Line up with 2.
Pack of wolves!
Ready?
Try this!
Running at 3. Going to 1.
Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
In?
They're not lucky. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Yeah.
No,
So
will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might.
Egads! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They used a floating death trap! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape.
Everybody but think so.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Also,
I will rent all asunder.
both parties. Both parties. Also,
You'll have nowhere to stand.
towards Mark tanks. Ice. Tower spots.
Mess up my shake, by the way, so you don't have to.
Dodge this if you can.
And heals in mids. DPS in front.
The power of
Others
wind
going
unleashed.
southeast. Backward.
The challenger's down! This is the end!
I have to take this. Yeah.
Make your way south. That's all lasers.
Yes.
He was just close.
You have to be like at the very front.
You want to take this one?
Escape from the wolf.
Just fall. He's teal.
Kill was answer.
But yeah, just remember, like, people
just
can't
go-
really stay all that far back because of the.
No. What I'm saying is he was literally like in front. He thought
thrown
he
out
was.
mid.
Like, we can
No, he said he was thrown out mid, and he
Oh,
wasn't
was he?
all the way at the. He was not all the way at the front. He was just close
No,
to. It.
he was like
No,
right about here. He was like he wasn't like all the way to the front, but comparatively to the death wall, he's about here, and we were like a hair out further. We could have been closer.
Yeah, just if
Yeah,
you're
we
up
could've.
next, just go all the way to the front. I am ready.
we can probably like talk the teleporter a little, like above it.
Well, he was trying to get on mid. He can't get anything out. Yeah, exactly. Just
Let's
go
begin,
all the way to the
shall
front.
we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Force.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that come from?
My troop!
Two.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
You want to call it, or you want to go one more thing?
Let's go one more.
Okay.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Again?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Forward?
That's towards, right?
There's a pack of him.
Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true. Not bad. Not bad.
That's better.
We've scarcely begun.
There, the howler. Even first.
Hold, stop on, stop.
Back here, highlight.
Tried to hit like 21% if it was about to pop.
I was sitting here looking at
Bear my fighting
someone just use their weapon and running around. Like, why are they doing that? It's just ridiculous stuff in my head.
How delightful!
By the next time.
The earth is mine to command.
Line up with one.
Pack of wolves!
Bring it one. On the head. Away. Away. Heads up. Dodge. Back in.
Try this!
Starting into, staying into.
Use any
He's like,
subtractive palette. I didn't
Will not
use
lose.
any.
I need more power! Fenrir's unbound might!
Yeah.
I mean, we had it below 42% before.
I hold shit there at the end. We killed that fast. It's just not up. Doesn't matter how fast I pop it.
Makes sense.
I think it's fine.
I don't think
it's
we
not.
need it. I mean, I'll still throw the reprisal, but not the shake.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
A group of floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
I'll go.
There's no escape.
Busters. So.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Also.
I will rend all asunder.
Oh. Congo. Big parties. So.
You have nowhere to stand.
Towards the mark tank. Towards ice. Yeah, I think that's game, right? Well then.
Dodge this if you can.
I get tower. Then.
Holy shit, we made it.
Nits.
The power of wind unleashed.
That is going to start on the southwest.
Me and TL in. Start.
South.
Oh no, that was
Face
too
down.
much for the challenger.
You cannot escape from the wind.
Okay, donut. Donut right. That's five. Right. Out. Right. In. Left. White party.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
No, we cannot.
I both immediately come on. Alright.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
I can barely. I can't even like.
I think me and Sang are taking this.
And like I rotating person in this spot. Oh. Not really.
I guess just healer watch the tank on your side.
GG everybody.
Yeah.
I can
I'm
sometimes
looking-
flash him. It depends on the positioning.
Yeah.
During the howling wind thing, it's very sketch because everyone moving in and out and stuff. So it's it's not consistent. But otherwise, I'm usually able to flash.
Thank you, Bear.
Yeah, thanks, Bear.
Thanks for helping us out, Bear.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bud.
If there's a power issue tomorrow,